Alright guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. So I went ahead and got on here, was tedding some fields, tedding two of the fields. Get to the right thing here. Hold on, I need to check this field, and it's still growing. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we are. Oh, I started raking. Okay, so I had the fields tedded, and I went ahead and started raking. So our hay's off to a great start. Even though we're eating up one of our inside end rows. That's okay. So I told you guys in an earlier video that I won't stop recording 19 just because 22 came out, and I really won't, because I've already invested a lot of time into this, so I might as well keep it going. I don't like to leave stuff half finished. And I know I could come and play this on my own, and I have some, as you can see. But just because a new game comes out doesn't mean you should stop playing your old ones. Oh, I need to check that. Well, I've still got a couple days, and then I can go plant my soybeans. I saw my arrow and tractor sitting back there, and I thought I'd better check that out. Oh, once I get far enough over down here, I'll switch to long rows. This will probably be this pass. After this pass, I'll go ahead and switch to my long rows. And, you know, generally speaking, you want to do your short rows like this, and then make your longest rows from one end of the field to the other. Well, I said that last pass was my last pass, but this one will be, because I want to be at that end of the field. I wanted to get it to where I take all this in right here. It'll make my windrow a little crooked, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And honestly, that stuff that's left over, I can pick up with the hay with the baler, no problem. And as some of you might notice, things run a little differently in this farm simulator than it does in '22. And each farming simulator game that's come out is getting closer and closer to the way things really run. But like I talked about in my last Farm Sim 22 video, things are done differently over here in the States than they are over in Europe, where the game developers are from. So they run everything the way they know how. And we get a hold of this game, and all of us come in here from the States, and we run farms how we know. I've got some friends that play this, and they'll still farm like the game intends you to. They won't put on andros or none of that, and I just can't run a farm that way, whether it be in a game or in real life. And that's just part of the way I was raised. You get every bit you can out of the dirt you got. So I don't know if I've discussed it before, but I've never done livestock in this game, and that's why I'm doing the hay fields, to kind of give that a shot. I've worked livestock in real life. I grew up on a cattle farm. And sorry for the weird looks. My wife was trying to get my attention. Again, give credit where credit's due. Without her, a lot of this wouldn't happen. She keeps me on my schedule. hopefully we'll get most of this hayfield done. And I know some of you might wonder why I don't use the rakes that they got in the game already. I just don't like those rakes. Give me an old windrower. It suits me just fine. Old wheel rake like this. Or hell, even an old bar rake, side delivery, or as they were called, still are referred to as side delivery. That's just because you gotta roll two windrows together with a side delivery. It's a little bit more tedious. And as I found out over the summer, working with my dad, the side delivery rake was not my forte. Give me a V rake any day. Well, at the beginning of the summer it wasn't. But as it went on, I got pretty good with it. As people tend to do when they keep working with things. You know, I never checked, but I should probably get rid of those because I don't need them anymore. Oh wait, I don't have I thought I had the government's subsidiaries in here, and I don't. I've just got the money thing where you press a button and you get money. That makes me feel a little better, because then but again, this is supposed to be my dream farm. And who doesn't dream of farming and having an unlimited amount of money? I tell you, I don't even know real farmers that don't dream that. Oh, farming. The only profession where you buy at retail, then you sell at wholesale. And wholesale costs ain't nowhere near what retail costs are. Farmers kind of draw the short end of the stick. In that aspect. But they do say if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. I don't think they were talking about farmers, though. I've never met a farmer who wasn't grumpy for one reason or another. I myself have been known to be grumpy for silly things, kind of like my dad. So hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have most of this raked, and then I'll go ahead and off screen finish raking this and then rake up the other field. That way in my next video we can go ahead and bale everything up. That's my plan anyways. But I've got so many projects going on right now, different video projects, that I don't want to count my chickens before my eggs hatch. It would be remiss of me to say that I could get all that done and still have time to spend with my family and what have you. But if I don't get that accomplished, I'll at least have most of the second field raked by the time I record my next video. That's the plan anyways. You know what they say about plans. Sure as shit you make one, something happens. But hopefully that won't be the case here. I should be able to make one, get it done, and have time for everything else. Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see if my mouse would move down to my camera. Because I'm kind of just editing everything as I go myself, or trying to. I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm trying nonetheless. Well, let's finish this row up here, and I want to thank you guys for joining me, listening to me ramble on about this, that, and the other, and hopefully you'll join me in my next video. Bye bye.